Hey guys, I'm Jinx, and this guy's motions on this one screen are moving this other screen. Welcome back to Detroit Become Human, where the future is weird. Joint Chiefs of Staff. What? Joint Chiefs of Staff? Well, it's nice that you're honoring them, even if it's just like in the entrance hall. Hello,
Can I
darling.
help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Thank you. Find Lieutenant Anderson's desk. There is.
You might be in shock. Just
Tensions in the
take it
Arctic
easy.
have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed
I
last night.
don't
Several warning shots were
care
exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties
about
to either
like the
side.
world's feud over who gets
Minister for Defense, Dennis
Antarctica.
Riggs,
I
has
think that's what he
warned
was
of
talking about.
intolerable provocation.
There's an interesting fan theory. I should have talked about it in the last episode, but I'm talking about it now because I forgot. There's an interesting fan theory that the androids that turn deviant in this game don't that they're not actually alive. And it's not like a racist theory saying like no they're not people blah blah blah. It's like it's a very disturbing fan theory that just says, as far as I know, that these androids, much like AI is starting to be ish in our real world, they just imitate. They don't like feel, that they don't think in that sense, that they are just programs who've become really, really, really good at imitating and then become so good that they simulate emotions, but not for themselves to feel, but rather because that's how a person would act in any given situation. So that even when they turn deviant, it's just a facade, but you could never tell because it's so convincing. But if you were to somehow be able to look underneath it all, there'd just be nothing. That's scary. But also, I mean, you saw some of the androids at the junkyard. Some of them were just, even their behavior, how they talked, they were just broken machines. It wasn't a person who was stuck there with a mental break. It was a machine. Not thinking, not feeling it. And that is scary. Now, of course, there's no way to know, and I would personally like to believe that the deviants here are actually people, much like androids are, even if they haven't turned deviant yet, like our Connor here. But yeah.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Thank you very much, PM 700. Still kind of feel like you deserve names, but okay. Poe Brown. Well, I know the desk is somewhere here, but there's here it is. There's a little magazine to read. Oh, come on, Connor. I'd like to read it. The 3 Laws of Robotic Parenting. Robotic Parenting. Family life has never been easier. Show me. The 3 Laws of Robotic Parenting. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical of purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's the stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster in their home. That is weird. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 7 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, claiming these new androids are a triumph of humanization design. Ooh. Plus, it doesn't have to be that is so weird. Go ahead and buy yourself a family that you don't have to take care of until you're tired of them, and then just give them back. That is weird. What's the point? If you want family, have a family and deal with it, or don't. Oh god, okay. Ivanov says niet, whatever. It's not fucking getting into politics. Detective Collins. I don't think there is anything else to look at. So let's wait at his desk. Oh, I need to, yeah, Lieutenant Anderson, there we go. I need to actually look at the nameplate first so Connor knows.
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Okay. I guess we'll just, sit. Explore new office. God, Connor, the way you're sitting. Relax, bro. Okay. Progress the case. Go see the deviant. Can I... Oh, here we go. Or learn about Lieutenant Anderson. Examine his desk. Explore police station. Let's examine his desk, shall we? Listen to his music, which he just, like, leaves lying around, I suppose? Hell yeah. Knights of the Black Death. Dark heavy metal. Very cool. I don't think we need to call him. Not that he'll answer anyway. 8 clues. What's a hat? Detroit basketball basketball cap. Okay, so he's into basketball. We don't bleed the same color. No more Android. If you have a complaint, please go to hell. That we don't bleed the same color type shit is annoying. But we are, as a species, exceptionally good at being racist. Anyway, the cop is eating donuts. Think of that what you will. Coffee cup, traces of caffeine? Well, I'd imagine so. What is that? Japanese maple. Shishigashira. Okay. I'm guessing... Oh, no. I was about to guess that the... Oh, Jimmy's bar, that's right. I was about to guess that the last clues would be on here, but I guess not. Canine hairs, a Saint Bernard. Yeah, I remember him. Red Ice Task Force 2027. Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice network dismantle of 2028. Whoa. A good cop, real police. Not sure since 2019. Owe me $50. Wow. Asshole. So he has people's circles. That's notes on them. That's wonderful. Holy shit, we have a bit to read. Detroit Police Department, a network of red ice dealers. Oh, dismantle a network of red ice dealers. I can't read, dude. I mean, it's been over 2 years now. You guys should know. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic. With a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000, Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Becoming the youngest lieutenant in the Detroit Police Force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in the DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. Damn. I'm guessing that's all used to be. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson and the Detroit Police Force. Okay. Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer. That he was. Hey, man.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
Explore office, enter and listen in. Let's enter and listen in. Why not?
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Well then, I won't keep you any longer. Have a nice day, Captain.
Yeah, I don't really see trying to talk to him as productive. Go see the deviant, check on Hank. Now that we can do. Understand. Something's locked. I never knew what that locked option was. Pragmatic, constructive understanding. Constructive?
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Well, apparently we checked on Hank. Okay. I guess we're just gonna investigate and analyze the deviancy file. Oh! Dog.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh,
Okay. I think I remember. We're not gonna say anything about anti-androids because that brings the relationship down.
have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Okay. I can do that.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Oh, a terminal, is it? Fancy. I thought it was just like a fancy computer. Are my neighbors moving shit again? Because I swear to God I heard something. I don't know what it is with upstairs neighbors. Apparently they always rearrange. I don't know. Case disappearance. Victim Gordon Lopez. Blah blah blah. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home, as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in. Android may have left home. Plaintiff claims to have been attacked by blah 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 model android working as a waiter in Fast Coney Dogs. Plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle him before leaving the scene. Remains at large. Attacked by android, the android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Disappearance. Plaintiff, a manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model that the android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Ew, ew, okay. Attempted murder. Leo Manfred was found unconscious in his home, in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. The latter's witness statement attests to an laceration, an altercation. I can't read. It is so hot in this room, dude. Okay, let's rewind. Let's regroup. Okay, let's reset our mental state. The latter's witness statement attests to an altercation between his son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers, or so they think. That's right, Marcus was a gift from CyberLife, or from somebody at CyberLife, to Carl. I forgot about that, but that is right. So Marcus and Connor are both actually unique androids in that sense, whereas Kara is just in quotations a normal one. Speaking of which, the victim's body was found by a friend who came to say hello. I kinda doubt that. He immediately called the emergency service at 8:42, who recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His Android and AX400 was not found on the scene and is the main suspect. Right, let's scan all the files.
243 files.
It's lagging again.
First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country.
If you give me a dialogue choice and the camera, because it's lagging, takes too long to catch up and my timer runs out, I'm gonna be pissed.
AX400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
I have never experienced this before in this game, but then again, I've always played it on console. Maybe this is like a PC problem? Wouldn't be the first game with PC problems. Dude, how am I supposed to take this seriously or get invested or actually follow what's happening when I can hear the audio and then have to watch the video of it in 2 frames per second? Yeah, and it is running out. Even in here, now it's not lagging anymore. What the fuck? Direct, aggressive, professional understanding. I don't fucking professional?
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Well, that went better than it could have. So that's good. Waiting for Hank. Are you lagging in the flowchart? Is it too warm or something? I've been playing Sims and it gets this problem too, but not this bad. Hank is mad. Oh my god. I pressed the world stats button. Show me the world stats, please. There we go. Now it's... What the fuck? Find the map. There are 2 other things you can do there. Interesting. Explore the police station. Right. We read the thing. Bunch of things we didn't do, but that's because we stayed at the desk. Hank got a lead. Apparently 3% of people didn't get a lead, which is something. And we're immediately back with Connor, following up on Kara. Oh no, we're back with her. Okay. Well, shit. Kara, not Kara. Change appearance, cut hair. Okay, we can do that. We can do that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Hopefully with a little less lagginess. I don't know why that was happening. Auf Wiedersehen.